Welcome. My topic today is opening to promote the value of RISC-V and the Taiwan industry. So I have a few slides to share with you. First, welcome to 2025 RISC-V Taipei Day. We have been experiencing several years of RISC-V Taipei Day events. And this year, we make it even bigger. So thank you for attending. No matter your audience, your sponsors, exhibitors, and partners. So we respect whoever sponsored this event, and we know you aggressively put your resource and effort in this RISC-V ecosystem development. So we welcome you and hope you reach further success. Also, together with today's full-day conference, we have a 4-day pavilion in the main exhibit hall. So take time to visit the booth. Taiwan is in the center of the technology, design, and manufacturing. This is the fact. We hope everyone, no matter you are located in Taiwan or overseas, you have an opportunity to leverage Taiwan's value. We believe Taiwan is in the center of the semiconductor, chip, IT, ICT, ODM, OEM, system design, and manufacturing. Companies from TSMC, Mediatek, to Asus and Foxconn, there are so many opportunities of business. No matter you come to look for market, customers, or vendors, partners. So with IC design, manufacturing, and application, I think they are the way to realize your value in Taiwan, and you leverage Taiwan and put, no matter it's your product or your software, whatever your effort, your result, then you can export to the world. One example, NVIDIA, they know how to leverage Taiwan's value, and they do it well. So they leverage the ecosystem of industry in Taiwan to make their AI industry ecosystem very successful. Now, let me also cover the subject of RBI successfully raising RISC-V open standard. RBI stands for RISC-V International Association. RISC-V enables the best processors. Okay, I'll have more details to tell you. It comes with the innovation. It is also an open standard that everybody can leverage. So the fact is that the leading companies in the world in different industries, including AI, including automotive for EV, and software or social media, they all leverage RISC-V today. So RISC-V is already one of the 3 world leading standards for ISA. Together with x86 and ARM. And RISC-V extremely fit the application for AI, and that is the subject of today's conference. So we know, like NVIDIA, they started to develop their GPU with CUDA put that in AI application starting from 2006, not even 2007. I was wrong because yesterday Jason Huang said it was 2006. So it takes time, but later on you will know RISC-V is also fitting AI if you have enough time, enough opportunity to develop your product and fit to AI. So let's keep looking, because today there are speakers focusing their subject in AI. One example, again, it is NVIDIA. NVIDIA leveraged RISC-V to be their processor cores internally developed and applied. Here's are some examples. They have more than 30 different functional applications cases applied, and that they have a rich set of developed cores. They already reached 1 billion shipping in their NVIDIA chips in 2024. So we also see the active members working together with us in RBI from media. And this is their application example. NVIDIA's deep learning accelerator, they applied RISC-V vector engines and microcontrollers for their overall NVIDIA AI product lines. One example for RISC-V's success is that you can do innovation. You can raise a proposal to RBI's working groups in the technical steering committee. And you can also, by yourself, adding custom instructions to the design for your processor. Here's the remark. RBI's ISA module is not allowed to add or change, but you can follow the interface defined by RBI to design or add custom instructions. Now, let's take a look. The effort has been paid for RISC-V development. It's been 15 years because last week it is the birthday for RISC-V. Okay, they celebrate 15 years anniversary in RISC-V Summit Europe. So that was May 2010. From UC Berkeley, after the birth and the first few years development, starting 2015, it became a open standard to the world. It opens to the world. Now, in 2020, the original RISC-V Foundation changed to be RISC-V International and moved to Switzerland. So from 2015, it became the standard, and during these years, it put much effort to develop ISA modules, to develop architectural specifications, and define the interface for custom instruction set. It defines the profile and even further platform, and to develop the ecosystem for RISC-V. Now, the working culture in RISC-V community is very, very good, very friendly, and it welcome everybody to join it. And further effort will be keep it to be an open standard for the world. So one example for RISC-V is really a better solution is that it comes with a friendly interface that you can add your custom instruction. We call it domain-specific extensions fitting no matter what kind of application you have or you are doing. Along these years, we know RBI rectified instructions. Here, there are two pages that I listed the instructions rectified from 2021 till last month. And some of them are really important and significant, so I mark them as red color. For example, in 2023, there are RISC-V profiles, RBA 20, RBA 22, and then in 2024, RBA 23 was defined and rectified. So what is the RBA 23? It is a profile that rectified in 2024, and it is the major effort to make RISC-V can be applied as a general application processor. So, for example, we know RISC-V can run RTOS, RISC-V can run Linux, but now RISC-V is able to run Android system. So, this is the evolution. Gradually, you will see more and more vendors that they put their effort in the IP, then the chip, then the system, that to the end user with a RISC-V application processor that can run on over Android system and to become handheld gadget or some home appliance that you can see in near future. So the RBI trend, I would like to say the beachhead for RISC-V is like ARM, like other proprietary processors that they entered the market, like a finite state machine, deep embedded controller at the first. And then they became to deal with digital signal processing, vector processing, and so on. And gradually, matrix instruction will be added. Okay, and the third step is to enter, which is so-called ecosystem dominant market. For example, microcontrollers. And application processor is the fourth step for RISC-V to enter. So again, the general purpose application processing era for RISC-V is coming. The ecosystem with RISC-V, we even have an organization called RISC, RISC-V Software Ecosystem, that will be developed or applied to many kind of general purpose AP application. So my conclusion is that the opportunity for all of us is leveraging RISC-V plus AI plus Taiwan. Allow me to say that is the main theme of today's conference. And we hope that, like I said in the beginning, please leverage the semiconductor industry strengths Taiwan has, and leverage the standard of the open standard of RISC-V that to reach your success. We already see the successful result achievement RISC-V already set, and now it is one of the three mainstream ISA in the world, and we hope you check out from today's conference, from our pavilion, to see what you can do in the future. And last but not least, I like to have a 1 minute advertisement for RVTA, RISC-V Taiwan Alliance. This island's still trying to recruit more members. If you are interested, we have secretaries and our CEO Chenny here that you can consult or you can approach me. Thank you.